Hello and welcome. Sometimes the stress in our lives isn't from anything we've done or are doing, it's from what's happening around us. It could be that a loved one is going through a crisis, or there's conflict in your community, or the world feels heavy or has a lot of heavy things going on in it. And you can't control it, but it's still affecting you, it's still creating stress for you. And so today I want to share with you three ways that you can take care of your energy and stay connected with your own light, your own strength, your own presence, no matter what's happening around you. And especially if you're highly sensitive and empathic, you might find yourself carrying other people's stresses, other people's energies without realizing it, and feeling that stress as if it's your own, whereas actually it may not be. So these three tips will support with this. So the first thing is to come home to yourself. So to check in with your own body, your own energy, your own thoughts, and to have a sense of yourself in the situation. So if you bring to your mind something that might be stressful for you at the moment in your life, and at the same time bring your attention to your body. So how are you feeling in your body? What's going on in your body? What sensations are showing up in your body? And notice what emotions are coming up for you as well, and what thoughts. And just have that sense of you versus the other person or the other situation. And just breathe, stay connected with yourself. So you're starting to kind of discern what's you and what's not you. So you allow yourself a little bit of time to come home to yourself. And then you can check in to see, what is it that you're really responding to? What are you reacting to? How much of the stress that you're feeling right now is to do with the other person and what's going on for them, or the other situation or circumstance that's going on? And how much is that person or that situation triggering old memories, old experiences, old stresses that might be held in your energy from previous experiences that you've had? Because sometimes we can feel really triggered by what's going on around us, kind of really, really stressed by what's going on around us. But when we pause, we might go, actually, hold on. Yes, there's a certain amount that it's to do with that, but underneath that there's something different. There's something more going on underneath, is actually this whole other thing that I've experienced in the past. So bringing your attention, your awareness to how much of the stress you're feeling is to do with what's happening now in your life, and how much is to do with past experiences that you're still holding in your energy field. And even just notice, how do you feel? Again, how do you feel in your body? How do you feel in your emotions? What are the thoughts that come up for you when you have that sense of, okay, maybe there are other things here that I'm feeling or re-experiencing. And then what you can do is take some time to harmonize your energy, to recalibrate your energy, to give yourself some space and some time to come back into your own flow, to reconnect with yourself. And there are lots of ways that you can do this. You can work with essences, you can work with frequencies, work with essential oils. And in a few moments, what I'll do is I'll guide you through an energetic shift, an energetic realignment, recalibration that can support you with that experience that you might be having in your life at this time. But if you have that sense of, okay, it's like once you have the awareness of your connection with yourself and awareness of whether there's something else going on that's being triggered or re-remembered within your energy field, and then allowing yourself to recalibrate, reharmonize, reconnect, become more balanced and stable within yourself. And kind of once you're in that space, then you'll realize that actually your relationship to what's going on in your life around you might be quite different. So if you want to take a moment now to think about something that's going on for you in your life, or with somebody in your life, or a situation in your life that you're finding really stressful and hard to hold your boundaries around, or hard to stay centered with. So something that's really affecting you that is actually to do with something that's not not to do with you. Bring that to mind, and just have the intention you're allowing yourself to come home to yourself, to connect with yourself again. So just tune into, imagine, feel, sense the thing that's going on that's stressful. And notice how you feel in your body. So where are you noticing any sensations? Are you feeling connected with the earth? Are you feeling connected with your body at all? Are you sort of disconnected, disassociated? Are you feeling contracted? Are you feeling expanded? Is there a pain or an ache showing up in some part of your body? Because our body will generally let us know when something is off or something is so not right for you. You might get a pain in your tummy or a tightness in your chest. You might get a headache. So just notice what's going on in your body and notice any emotions that you might be feeling. Is there anxiety? Is there frustration? A sense of powerlessness? So just notice your emotions. Notice what your thoughts are as well. And just keep breathing. Feel your body. So have a sense of your weight on the chair, your feet on the ground. And give yourself permission to come home to yourself, to be present with yourself, with your body, with your energy. And as you're doing that, you're allowing yourself to release the other person or the other situation. And it doesn't mean that you don't care. It just means you're giving yourself space to find, what's going on for you and to feel, to take care of your energy, to protect your energy. And actually, you can be of more service when you do that. You can make a bigger difference when you first taken care of yourself. And as you take care of yourself, you can kind of discern much better about what is the best way you can help, if at all, or whether it's something you need to just, allow to play out in its own timing and you stay centered and connected with yourself. Okay, so just keep breathing, notice what's going on in your energy. Give yourself permission to find the right way for you to navigate or be present with the experience that's going on in your life. Okay, and now just notice, is there something else that's being triggered? Is this experience reminding you of other past experiences you've had, other past stresses that you've had? And just keep breathing. Is there something that happened while you were a child? Is there something that happened with another significant person in your life? What else might be going on here that is contributing to your feeling of stress? Okay, and again, give yourself permission to be present with whatever that might be. Keep breathing, have the sense of kind of energy flowing in your body in a slightly new way. So just notice your energy, notice your body. How are you feeling as you're being present with this? What's happening? To me, it looks like there's an opening up happening through your feet, your legs, and your hips up into your body. Again, it's like there's just like a different flow of energy coming in. Maybe before there's a sense of the energy just being kind of held back and just like, okay, don't move. And now it's starting to flow. So just notice what you're noticing. Okay, and have the intention that you're now allowing yourself to really harmonize your energy, recalibrate your energy, that you're allowing yourself to bring in balance and stability for yourself. Okay, so again, keep breathing. All right, and what I'll do is I'll bring in some essences and I'll put links for these below. Okay, so there is a Rescue Remedy essence that's coming in now. So I'll just bring in the frequencies of this. So if you want to have the intention, allowing this Rescue Remedy to come in and support you. And it looks like as it's coming in, there's a relief coming into your body, into your system. It's like, oh, I can let go. I don't need to hold on to everything so tightly. It looks like there's more of a feeling of spaciousness coming in for you. You're becoming more grounded. It's more of a sense of, being present in your body, more of a connection with the earth. It feels like perhaps you can breathe a bit more easily. Yeah, this Rescue Remedy is supporting you to kind of have space within yourself to be with yourself in the way that's most helpful for you at this time. It's like helping you unlock the connections that are going on that are causing the stress or contributing to the stress. All right, so just notice what you notice in your body and your emotions and your thoughts. And there's also an emergency trauma essence that's wanting to come in. So if it feels right, have the intention that you're allowing this emergency trauma essence to come in. And again, I'm bringing in the frequencies. Okay, So it looks now like this, the energies, the frequencies, the intelligence of this emergency trauma essence are helping you to, it's like reconnecting with past experiences where there maybe was trauma or stress, or where they were just quite difficult and unresolved. And it's like as you're being present with them, they're starting to release, to heal. There's a right recalibration going on around them. And it's, yeah, it's helping you to, yeah, to bring in healing around those past experiences. So then they're less of a thing going on right now, helping you to, yeah, reclaim yourself. It's almost like there's different boundaries coming in, helping you to be present with yourself in a different way. It's like it's clarifying what's okay for you and what's not okay for you. So there's more definition coming into your energy field, and more grace, perhaps more harmony. It's like more of a smooth flow coming into your energy. It just feels sort of smoother, more gracious, more aligned. So just notice how you feel in your energies right now at the moment. There's more of a, it feels like perhaps there's more of a connection with your like through the whole of your body and down with your torso, with your legs and your legs with your feet and the earth. It looks like your channel, or your sense of alignment, your sense of connection with the universe and with the earth, is kind of like running more smoothly. There's more of a coherent flow within your channel. And if you bring your attention again to the whatever it is that that's been stressful for you in your life, and just notice, how do you feel about it now at the moment? Has anything shifted for you? Do you have more of a sense of empowerment, or do you have more of a sense of like there's space between you and that experience? Because sometimes, it's like in the beginning, it feels like that experience may have been just kind of coming in on top of you, and it's a little bit hard to find your own space and have your own space. And with these shifts that you've been moving through, it looks like there's more space for you. And yeah, there's more strength. There's more of a sense of clarity and purpose and presence. But just notice how you feel, and yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear. And it's something that is really helpful to do, is to really systematically and methodically and consistently release old energies, old stresses, old patterns, old programs that you have been holding in your energy field, that are the things that get triggered when we have stressful experiences. And the more we clear these things that are just, because all the past experiences we're holding in our energy field, so anything that's unresolved in those experiences impact us. And so the more we actually release, heal, clear, and bring in more alignment to all of this energy that we have in our energy field, the less we're likely to be triggered in the future. And if this is something that's interesting for you, then you're very welcome to try out my recalibration code program, which is where every week I share an energy healing transmission and also an energy alignment practice, which literally just step by step, work through all the different aspects of your energy to clear, to heal, to align, so that you can be much more clear and stable and connected with yourself, more of a sense of your own presence, your own boundaries, and yeah, you're sturdier, stronger in yourself. So then you're less likely to be impacted by things that are going on around you. So I'll put a link to that below if you'd like to explore it. And yeah, so just see how you're feeling right now. And I wish you, joy as you go through the rest of your day, and new blessings for the experiences that you're dealing with in your life. And thank you for joining me in this video, and I'll see you the next time.